Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm not gonna get on here and try to be Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, anything like that. I just want to talk about this Colin Kaepernick thing that I stand for. Number one, I don't know those who know me, but I will not stand for the national anthem. I do not believe in it. I understand it's the home of the free and everything, and we have opportunities here, which is greatly appreciated, but I cannot represent a song that at one point disgraced my race and only talked about us as slaves, to then have that verse removed, and for us to be obligated to represent it, even after the harsh meanings and the harsh treatment that we have been through. For those that's talking about Colin Kaepernick and saying that he's a sellout and saying that, you know, he settled for the money and everything, I'm going to explain to you guys how ignorant you guys sound. I've followed this. I've argued against the university against this. I've argued against police officers. I've argued against people that are not of my race. And it's almost an insult looking at my own people rather than any people who say, oh, he's a sellout. You know, the question of the matter is what were you doing? You know, like, you say like, oh, yo, he's a sellout. He said, what were you doing? You probably was watching the Super Bowl. You probably was making bets. You probably was having those conversations about, yo, you know, this play is crazy. This play is crazy. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm an Odell fan, you know, I'm gonna talk about his game, you know. I'm the Odell of basketball. So it's like I'm not gonna sit here and try to be something better or higher than what I'm not, but know your knowledge. Colin Kaepernick lost his dream, lost his dream, lost his dream. Understand this for a bigger cause. Like, he sacrificed his dream for 2 years. He was not playing. There were players picked over him, players that were not better than him, that got better opportunities than he could ever get into replaying in the NFL. You mean to tell me that he can't start on an NFL team? Okay, if you know you're an NFL analytic and you know it's to a T, tell me what team he can't start for. Eli Manning is washed up and he's trash. He needs to retire. You mean to tell me you can't put a Colin Kaepernick in that situation and he'll succeed? A quarterback that does not stay in the pocket and moves, tall, also has a chip on his shoulder, has something to prove? You mean to tell me that there aren't positions for him to try out for? You mean to tell me that you could give RG3 another opportunity, a man that had numerous surgeries on his knee, over a player that was a starting quarterback for the 49ers? You're going to be like, okay, you know, he wasn't that good then, let's not give him to. Let's stop talking about him like he's old as dirt. You guys are saying that he copped out. Copped out what? They kicked him out of the NFL. They blackballed him, and he still got a payout. They said, we know you're standing for something. We will not let you play in our league, but by the way, we're going to give you this money. Because at this point, we know that you can sue us. You say he's a sellout and he's not standing for what are you standing for? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody that has anything negative to say, you're a sucker. Like, this is pure nonsense, and I'm trying hard not to curse because it's like, I'm looking on social media and people are checking in like, yo, did you see what Cap did? See what Cap did? I see Cap sat down for 2 years and got paid $80+ million for never putting on a jersey. However you look at it, if you say he's chasing the money, it's still his dream. His whole life he fought for that, and he sacrificed his dream for a bigger picture. Right now you're talking nonsense saying like what he's doing is a sellout and what a sellout. Your kids are going to talk about this guy. He's the new modern day Martin Luther King. He's the new modern day guys that was standing on the pulpit when they won their award to put their fists in the air. But you're making a joke of what did you do to make anything change? You did nothing. I was in an all-white school and I got on my knee every time the national anthem came up. I was very proud of the skin that I was in, and I knew nobody was going to say anything to me because I knew what I stood for. You know, you guys say, you know, some people believe Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, and I have nothing against that. Nothing against that. At the end of the day, all lives do matter. But when it comes down to it, when there's one specific race that's being targeted by other other authorities and nothing is being done about it, then it's a problem. Let me explain something to you for those people if this is going over your head. White silence is equivalent to violence. If you speak up, I'm going to tell you right now, don't come to our churches. Don't come to our venues and express yourself like, yo, I understand I hate racism. I hate that this is bothering us. I hate that you guys have to go to this. Go to those board meetings. Go to those real conversations. Talk to your white friends. Talk to your Spanish friends. Talk to those CEOs and say, listen, I think the way that the black people in this community are being treated is wrong. What can we do about it? You mean to tell me that it's Black History Month and the NFL did not celebrate anything Black History-wise except for the Super Bowl? This gonna go over your head, right? You see the NBA, they have these shirts, equality, You see people talking about it and touching back on certain things, but it's like, are you guys purposely trying to forget? Is it like, okay, that has nothing to do with us now, so let's just get over it? We can't get our 40 acres and a mule, let's just get past it. You'll never be good enough. You'll never work hard enough. All you'll be is working for somebody else that's working for somebody else. We so caught up in buying Jordans, True Religions, all these dumb designer clothes that's making black faces about us, and it's like, but you're so eager to talk about Colin Kaepernick. But you talking about Prada, Gucci, all those people that's putting these things out, making mockeries of us. You can make a mockery of another black man, but you can't make a mockery of these white people that's coming at us as a society. You think you're standing for something by doing this? No, you're not standing for nothing. You look like a fool. Have you not read the Lynch letter? He said in his letter, it was like, we will not be able to keep these people chained down for the rest of their lives. So let's put them against each other. The talls versus the shorts. The fat versus the skinnies. The light skin versus the dark skins. You hear the arguments now. Oh, my light skin is better than your dark skin. This is pure nonsense. And you guys are talking about Colin Kaepernick. He's still fighting. He didn't turn out just the NFL. He turned out the AFA. He wanted 20 mil. He wanted money. He deserved to get paid. He's a professional athlete. He put in his hard time, his hard effort. Like, this is sickening me looking at this, and you guys are putting this up, and you guys are talking as if you know what you're talking about. You guys have no knowledge, but you're only talking about what you see on social media and on the news. You guys settle for Trump. You guys don't speak your mind. You guys don't profoundly be like, I stand with Cap. I stand by my people. And I'm not even here to be like a motivational speaker or one of those black power people, but I know what I stand for. Ain't nobody gonna check me about it. I know who I am as a man. I am proud about the skin that I am. I know who I will always be. I know what my kids are gonna believe. I know what my friends are gonna believe. If you don't believe in this and you don't respect my values or what we don't need to talk. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I'm one of those people that put in the work. You might be a house nigga if you're one of the people of my ethnicity. If there's any people that's out there that's not of my ethnicity and you know that you can make a change and you choose not to because it's not affecting you, you're part of the problem. Be better, do better. You need to know about yourselves, know about your history, know about the future. The thing about it is history is just going to repeat itself and nobody decides to change it. You have to... Racism lives among us and we act like it doesn't bother us. When people touch into this, you start seeing something happen to people like this. If something happens to me, you're probably going to be like, well, Matt brought it upon himself. No, I know who I am. I know what I believe in. God is my witness. God got my back. Really ask yourself, what are you doing to make a change? I'm with Cap 100%. He never disrespected a soldier. He actually got the information of kneeling from a soldier. But they said, hey, do it in the tunnel. Do it in the locker room. Don't do it out here. We understand you're protesting, but our protest against your protesters don't do it. And you guys are okay with it, but you guys can talk about Cap. You guys can shoot down Cap. Another black man shooting down another black man. The jokes that they make among us, and we're okay with that. When you gonna rise above it and be different? If I intimidate you, if I make you feel uncomfortable, congratulations. You might have been living your life the wrong way the whole way. But I'm not going to get too much into that. You got something to say, you can leave it in my comments. You got some dislikes, put up some likes, you can leave it. But I believe in who I am and what I stand for. My name is Matt Thomas. What's yours?